Chief Justice, Tundato Sri Zaki Azmi. And this is a complaint under Section 9, or the Section 14 of the Judges Code of Ethics 2009, and Section 9 of the Judges Ethics Committee Act 2009. Now, this act came into force on the 4th of March this year. So this is the first case under this act. And the first one happens to be the Chief Justice himself. I have sent this letter just now by hand to be delivered personally to the Chief Justice. Now, as you can see in the letter of complaint, the main reasons are in relation to what the Chief Justice said way back in 1987 when he was a practicing lawyer, that he had occasion to bribe court officials. But of course, that was at a time when he was a practicing lawyer and not a judge. In any event, this act has only come into force on the 4th of March this year. But what is important is what the Chief Justice said on the 11th of June this year. And if what he said on the 11th of June this year amounts to misconduct, and I say it is misconduct, then the act applies to him. Now this is what he said on the 11th of June when speaking at the Federal Court Excellent Service Award ceremony. Now, he warned officers of the judiciary against any form of corruption, adding that he had received complaints from lawyers in relation to corruption. In fact, the Chief Justice was required, if he had received complaints from lawyers, to lodge a police report. It's a very serious matter for a Chief Justice to receive complaints involving criminal conduct and keeping quiet. But that is another matter. Now what he said on that occasion, and we are taking up that as a ground for misconduct, he said this. It's at page 2 on the top. I will not sympathize with those involved in corruption, be it in the form of monetary gains of mobile phones, flight tickets, hotel vouchers, or anything else. I didn't know about mobile phone, flight tickets, it's something new, but there he said that. Now he says this, some say if there are no givers, there won't be any corruption. But I say, if there are no receivers, there will be no givers. And that is important. And what he has said, it is reported on the 12th of June in the New States Times, and it is one of the clippings at the back of this letter, has not been denied by him up to now, and I waited for some time so that an opportunity could be given for the Chief Justice to deny it or clarify it. He has not done so, which means what he said stands. The tribunal appointed under Clause 3, and that is in relation to misconduct by a judge of a very serious nature. The tribunal appointed under Clause 3 shall consist of not less than 5 persons. And then again they set out who the persons are, and the Janiparon Agong appoints. But then 3b says that the Janiparon Agong, on the recommendation of the Chief Justice, President of the Court of Appeal, and the Chief Judges of the High Court, may, after consulting the Prime Minister, and that's the problem here, I think there must be consultation with the Prime Minister. 1253, I think perhaps I'll read that too, it's more relevant. If the Prime Minister or the Chief Justice, after consulting the Prime Minister, represents to the Janiparon Agong that the judge of the Federal Court ought to be removed on the grounds of any breach of the provisions of the Code of Ethics, which I have read out, shall set up a tribunal.